Each city has different services available to them. I live in Kitchener, so I know a lot about what Kitchener offers service-wise. First thing that I love the most about Kitchener compared to any other town around is the Kitchener utilities. They rent you hot water heaters, and they are generally the most affordable hot water heaters to rent out there. Everybody else outside here, Cambridge, Waterloo, Breslau, Baden, all those places, they all have to rent from generally another company, Enercare, Reliance. I'll be honest, those companies compared to Kitchener utilities are massive, massive scams. I see someone's Kitchener utility bill and they're like, oh yeah, my hot water heater rental is $15 a month. You go over to someone who has Reliance, it is almost the same hot water heater and it is over $30 a month. At that time, I might suggest maybe buying one out based on its cost, but that's completely up to you. But that is a perk of living in Kitchener. Another perk of living in Kitchener is the taxes are lower here than they are in Waterloo. So we love that too. When I looked for our home, we live so close to the border. So we get to enjoy some amenities like Uptown Waterloo and kind of live within walking distance of that, but we get to enjoy the Kitchener taxes as well. What else does Kitchener have? You're allowed to have a fire in your backyard. There are neighborhoods near me where one neighbor lives in Waterloo, another one lives in Kitchener, one can have a fire and one cannot. It is a crazy thought, but there are strict rules in Waterloo around having a fire, and they're not so strict in Kitchener. So if that's something you love to do with your family on the weekend is roast some marshmallows on the weekend over the fire in your backyard, choose Kitchener for sure. Now another one that both Kitchener and Waterloo have is the Waste Wizard app. So if you need to know what's going on with garbage collection around here, and it can get confusing, maybe you can't trust that your neighbors are putting the right kind of stuff on the curb. I know for me, I look out and go, what are my neighbors putting out today? Oh yeah, it's garbage day. Oh yeah, it's yard waste day. But if you don't know that you can trust your neighbors or you're the first one to put your garbage out, then check that Waste Wizard app. They'll send you an email. It's on the app. Then you'll know whether they're going to have collection day for garbage, how much you can put out, when yard waste is, when your leaf collection is, all of those things. So Kitchener has a lot of really, really great amenities that you would think are the same as Waterloo because we're so close, but they are just slightly different. And that might change your idea on what town you want to live in.